This time on 15 Minutes You'll Never Get Back.
You need to grow a pair of what?
Again, we're bringing you inside the studios before the mics go on.
And mummies. Do they or don't they? Fart, that is.
I'm Dale.
And I'm Charlie. All that and more on 15 Minutes You'll Never Get Back.
Yeah, you weren't sitting over on my side, were you, this morning?
Why?
Because there's like goop all over.
Why is it that if there is goop or slime, you assume it's coming from me?
Well, because your nose today in the last few days has been rather mucus-filled, let's say. Can you pass me the paper towel? No, the toilet paper, rather. Pass me the roll of toilet paper.
Sorry, I was keeping it close to me.
Yeah. No, you got your Kleenex there today. No, seriously, it looks like somebody just like sneezed over here and
That's
just
right.
left it.
Oh, there's slime. Oh, it's Charlie.
Yeah. It wasn't me, I know that. Gross, man. I just put my hand in it. What a way to start the day.
Putting your hand in goop.
Oh.
It's just like questionable, too. You're like, what is this? And what body part did it come from?
Yeah, you know, at this point, if it's not, I'm happy.
So did you ever stop and think, which countries have the biggest breasts?
No, but I've traveled the world in search.
Now, this isn't sort of a sexualized thing. This is actually a health
standpoint.
A health standpoint. It was a report just released actually by the WHO. Mm-hmm. Okay. And while many think bigger is better when it comes to women's breasts, new research say that might not be so.
Okay.
According to information collected by World Data on the average breast size worldwide, the largest busts, if you will, could be found in Norway, Iceland, the United Kingdom, and the U.S. of A.
Well, we've always known the biggest boobs are in the U.S. You just watch the news.
Now, if you're wondering, where does Canada stack up? Okay.
Right.
Let me look. So out of 20 countries, we are number 10. So we are right in the middle. So we are not too big and we are not too small.
Oh, there we go. We're the baby bears of boobs.
Just right.
Good morning. How are you?
Fine. How you doing?
I'm good. This is Terry calling. I heard on the Rewind last week one of Charlie's stories about not wanting to fart in front of her kids for fear they would go to school and tell everybody.
Oh, good. I'm glad you heard that.
Well, it made me think of something. I just wanted to share a story with you. When I was a little girl, my mother went one step further, and she had me absolutely convinced that mummies don't fart. And I believed that I still believe it to this day, actually. Mummies don't fart. But anyhow, we'd be on our way to the cottage, and I'd be sitting in the back seat, and of course this wonderfully obnoxious aroma would come back to me, and I'd just look at my father and I'd yell, "Daddy!" And he'd say, "That wasn't me, that was your mother." And I'd go, "No, it wasn't, because mummies don't fart." And my mother would be in the front seat with her hand over her nose, just tee-heeing to herself.
You know what's funny? I feel like me and you should write a book.
That's what it's called. Mummies don't fart.
Mummies don't
That's got
fart.
a great title to
Absolutely.
it, doesn't it? You can almost make it a Dr. Seuss one. Yeah, but mummies don't fart. Sounds like
You know what? Leave it with us.
Leave it with us, and
we are going to write our own.
We are going to turn it into a little Dr. Seuss thing.
Absolutely. You do that. I'm looking forward to hearing it.
Yep.
She's there when you need her. In life, it's her part. Whether mending a scrape or someone's broken heart. A mother, a worker, chef, and teacher to start. But let it be known that mummies don't fart. You may think that she fluffed, maybe even a toot. But you be oh so wrong. The mere thought is a hoot. Out walking with Dad, hand in hand, her sweetheart. That smell, she blames him, 'cause mummies don't fart. If when seated for dinner, the air has this fog, she'll say, "Don't even think it. It must be the dog." So when someone breaks wind, don't accuse her. Not smart. As I'll tell you once more that mummies don't fart.
This is sort of the rival to Twitter from Meta. So 30 million plus right now subscribers already. Now, to put that into perspective, like Twitter has 350 million. Mm-hmm. Okay, so they got a long way to go. Mm-hmm. The way this is simplified is if you already have Instagram, you already have this. So you just need to download the Threads app from, Google or Apple or whatever, the app stores. And then your user is what gives you the thread.
Have you got any more space on your phone? We're going to need more screens on our phone.
Well, you got to know. I'm on screen number 3.
Keep swiping. It's almost there.
Right? Okay. So it works similarly to Twitter from what we can gather so far. Like it's a learning curve, right? This is new. Mm-hmm. It's sort of like a hybrid of Twitter and Instagram, kind of. Hashtags don't seem to be a thing on Threads right now, so that's good.
Okay. But there's just so many.
I know. I can't keep up.
1, 2, 3, and 4. Every time I turn around, there's more and more social media. When does it end? No more apps, please. You'll push me around the bend. This app now is all the rage. It just doesn't work for a guy my age. I know Facebook and Twitter, Google, and email. When people ask my name, I say @Dale. So what can I do? I really don't know, because online content is everywhere I go. I try to keep up, but it's also new. So let's take a moment and review. There we used to be Friendster, which was fine. Then came MySpace, you called mine.
Yes.
Facebook finally came our way. Twitter came after that, let's say. Instagram goes by just Insta. Snapchat showed off more of ya. TikTok gives them all some fame. And now there's Threads. They're in the game. Ah! Okay, are you try this? It's not just 15 minutes you'll never get back. Okay. Sometimes it's things you've never heard on the radio. It's like, so I haven't seen you since we were in university together. What do you do for a living? Mm-hmm. I make fart jokes. Really? Yeah. Okay.
I don't know how my hair can look good yesterday and look like balls today, but whatever. What?
I'm just not sure how hair looks like balls.
I don't understand. It was really good yesterday, and today it's like.
Yeah, I was gonna say you did have a good hair day yesterday.
I know.
You know what it was? It was something about when your bangs, like they had a little bit more poof.
Yeah.
Right up at the very top.
I don't know what happened.
Not in the back so much. Just here at the front.
Yeah.
And now today they're kind of laying a little flatter.
Yeah. Well, such is life. Just like what the. Okay. That's better.
Wow. Hang on a second. Did a model just walk in here?
Oh, woohoo! Hardly recognized me from my Cindy Crawford impersonation. Anyway.
If you got a little mole right here?
Oh, I know, right?
Gee.
Yeah, well, some days I do. They're called adult hives, remember?
Right.
Okay. Are we done?
Yeah, we're done. We're done. We're done.
Pills make me want to vomit. All right. Like it's killing me, man. I'm just...
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Ready?
Sure. Always am.
Do you meet the magic number?
What magic number are we talking about?
We are talking about the sex number.
Yeah, keep going.
Are you having enough sex, Dale?
Oh.
No, says every man.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm an underachiever then, I guess.
So a British study has revealed that those who have been together for a minimum of 10 years,
right?
Okay,
yeah,
have a magic sex number per month, right? How many times per month?
Every month?
So
I'm going to need to buy more orange juice.
How, what would you think the number is?
5.
Wow, you really are an underachiever.
Say 15.
Well, that would make you an overachiever.
So it's somewhere in between.
According to researchers, 7 is the magic number to help build a successful relationship. Mm-hmm. So that's like 1.5 times a week. Is that right? For a month, right?
7 times.
Right, so 4 in a week.
That's almost twice a week.
Okay.
Just under twice a week.
So, like I said, sometimes
maybe
it's like...
twice a week in February.
Right. Right, like one of those months you're almost there, but you're like, oh, forget I'm tired.
Right.
Right, okay,
yeah.
Okay, so...
One of those months you just dry. Hubba, hubba.
Just on top of the covers, honey. I don't want to take my pants off.
Never mind what the magic number is for sex. By the time at my age, when you get into bed, the only magic number you're looking for is the one that your sleep mattress is set on. So there's an article that we found. And we're just trying to figure out how to play it up. So let's say you got to go into work tomorrow after this Labor Day weekend, and you need to be able to stand up to the boss, tell him something, all that kind of stuff.
You need to grow a pair.
Through the story, though, we're kind of having trouble figuring out how to do this.
Do you sometimes wish you could grow? Because I can't say on radio. I can say Corleones.
Yes, you got to grow a pair of Corleones.
What are Corleones now?
Those are the guys from The Godfather.
So what am I trying to say?
What you meant to say was cojones. And she said, you got to grow a pair of Corleones. Would it be Vito and Michael?
No, but Corleones,
so
that's
your
not...
Corleones at work are going to make you an offer you can't refuse.
Well, but Corleones means something else too, doesn't it?
No, it's Corleones. Corleones is a name. You mean cojones.
No, but if you go Google that Corleones...
You want me to Google Corleones?
And see what it means, because we figured out that cojones means drawers, right?
Yeah.
Like a drawer.
Yeah.
Sometimes slang for but it actually means a drawer.
All right, I'm just typing in Corleones into Urban Thing here. Corleone, elite mafia family, central to the plot of one of the greatest movies and books of all time, The Godfather.
Because my mom always says in the winter, I'm freezing my Corleones off.
Dale, I wanted to share with you how I know how to spell Mississippi.
How do you know how to spell Mississippi?
M-I, crooked letter, I, crooked letter, I, humpback, I.
Because now all I'm doing is analyzing the fact that you think an S is a crooked letter, which I don't think it is.
What would you call it then if you had to call it something else?
I would call it a swirly letter.
Swirly? No.
Okay, so M-I, swirly letter.
Oh, no, you see, you're never going to be able to say swirly. I'd
That's
go
right.
squiggly.
Okay, squiggly.
Squiggly letter.
Squiggly letter, there you go.
Yeah, in
And then
fact,
what would the P be?
M-I, squiggly letter, I, squiggly letter, Dolly Parton, I.
There you go. You forgot an I, though.
Did I?
Yes, after a second squiggly letter.
he's never looking at the eyes, believe me.
That's funny.
Oh, my
Now
arms, and
it's
I
all
can
over you.
I can feel it. It's like when you go and get your hair cut and you can feel down the back of your shirt kind of thing.
I know.
It's like,
I still feel like there is a tick in my ribs. Remember? Last fall?
Yeah.
Literally every day it feels like a tick is eating out my ribs.
Fortunately, she comes into work with me, and then she forgets about the tick in her ribs because she works with a pain in her ass. So there you go. Oh, we're gonna.
Starbucks lineups can be long, especially if you get one of those fancy drinks.
Yep.
Like my drinks tend to take a while. They're also a little pricey.
Special orders, huh?
Listen, I like a venti, non-fat, half-sweet mocha frappuccino with no whip. What?
Nothing. It's so sad. Did you have that memorized down to a science?
I do. So anyway, and it's funny, I have to get them to repeat it back to make sure that I said it right. 'Cause I don't want them to mess it up.
Half sweet frappuccino with no whip.
Right, non-fat.
Non-fat.
Now, this could be a game changer, right?
Okay.
Inspired by Starbucks' best-selling drinks, starting next month, August, you'll be able to find Starbucks creamers in 3 flavors. So, caramel creamer, white chocolate creamer, and cinnamon dolce creamer.
Dolce.
Dolce. It's going to be available in your dairy aisle at some grocery stores, Walmart, as well as on Amazon. So those, they partnered with Nestle last year, I guess, and you know how Nestle has their creamers and you can get different flavors.
Yeah.
So Starbucks is basically doing the same thing.
Wow.
And they guarantee that it will taste exactly the same.
Really?
Yeah.
But wait a minute now. Doesn't the coffee have to be the same? They're counting on you having the Starbucks coffee at home and
Yeah, well, who doesn't really?
all this kind of stuff. I don't.
I do. I mean, I don't.
Of course you do. 3/4 of women say they regret this the most about high school.
I'm going to have to say who they gave their V card to.
Yeah,
Their
well,
V card.
well, you know.
Is that like their student card?
Yep,
Yes,
exactly.
they get a 10% discount while riding the rocket. I meant the TTC.
Oh my God.
I meant the TTC. Remember those SAC cards, right? And then you got all those coupon books and you used to cash them in? Shut up, both of you.
There is no backpedaling on that, man. Okay.
Hey, thanks so much for tuning in.
If you enjoyed that 15 minutes you'll never get back, follow and subscribe. More on Dale and Charlie at 1075coolfm.com.
Download your favorite episodes there or at Spotify. Leave a review so our egos can get inflated.
Waste your time next week.